The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Which means everyone who attends will get their own cup. A fun way to cheer up your Pacers. Rally time. We'll be waiting every team in the next home game. One is every once in a while. We'll have a special autograph. See you then.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K, serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Then there's Dillingham, then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Goose in at the 1 spot. Now here's Halliburton. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Here's Towns. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Cox. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. His 5 to shoot. Cox, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser-focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And, of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot no good by Cox. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 7 points.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Picked by Gobert. All alone. Indiana with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight. And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
The shot's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at Indiana, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor. Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. Deflected! Here's Dillingham. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Cox. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fires the 3. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded closely. Pass to Nembhard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Halliburton, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot no good by Cox.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Monroe, defended by Gobert. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Cox. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam pulls down the board.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Halliburton, the pass to Monroe. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with it.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10. Making a change here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Cox, the pass to Towns. The shot no good by Cox. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. Defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
They've got Grayson Allen. Halliburton is out there with Shepard. Then it's Toppin. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Goose in their last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The teardrop. Allen outside. Toppin and screen on Oubre. 5 to shoot. Allen drives. And here's Shepard for 3. Cox with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Nice move. Left side read. Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Cox has got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Oh, sweet move. Here's Cox. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Timberwolves foul.
Rose checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Allen. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Toppin against Gobert. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this group. That's not going away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
It's tipped! And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Cox. He's guarded by Nembhard to the left side wing. Reed for three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Pass to Monroe. Down low, Shepard. And yep, it's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A minute 29 left in the first half of this game. Here's Cox. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Nembhard. Drops in the 3. Nembhard's got 5 points.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
To the inside. Cox, the pass to Gobert. Here's Cox. Second shot opportunity. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Cox with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Here's Cox. Fires the 3. Nice deed from Nembhard. Siakam outside. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
34.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
All right, now, still early. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Goose in at the point guard position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Valley, just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Pass to Siakam. Takes the 3. The shot comes out.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Cox, the pass to DeRozan. Over Siakam. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
The shot no good by Cox.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Here's Cox. And that one's long.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And they're third best in the league at scoring off turnovers. They play a gambling style that at times can overwhelm teams.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Cox the pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Back to DeRozan. No good on the shot. Good D by Hardaway. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton right side. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
DeRozan passes to Gobert. Will it go? And Gobert flushes it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Monroe. There's the triple. DeRozan with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Picked by Gobert. Here's Cox. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. They set the screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The kick out to Williams. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Shepard. Dillingham with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Out to Oubre. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Oubre's got 10.
When he finds his kind of look at the arc, Oubre can seem like it's automatic.
Stolen by Reed. Outside, Williams. And the the Timberwolves hit again from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. 7 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Cox. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Oubre against Hardaway. Toppin, a screen on Oubre. Toppin outside. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Toppin from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Cox. It could go.
Is overturned. To review the play.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. Making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Thanks for that, Allie. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Grayson Allen. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard with it. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Cox. Minnesota again missing.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And rejected. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He's covered by Oubre. Outside for Halliburton. And a foul ball on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. He's using a fake that time to his advantage.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length on the backcourt. And if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Monroe. Nembhard outside. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's Cox, defended by Halliburton. Shakes him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both good from the line that time. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Dillingham. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work.
Hardaway, the pass to DeMar. To the paint. Rowe with a bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Dillingham, no good. Indiana has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Cox, the pass to Gobert. Here's Cox. Now Towns. Here's Cox. Defended by Halliburton. Shot is up. The rebound by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Monroe. 1:07 left in the game. Back to Nembhard. Outside Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Cox. Throws it up high. The steal. Hardaway with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Cox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, he nails it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game.
Well, they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit more.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They still need this. No luck on that one.